Guys, in this tutorial we are going to learn about lambda. Okay, so like in Python, if we want to define a function, for that we have to write different stuffs. Like first of all you have to use def keyword, then name of your function, then a list of arguments followed with parenthesis, uh, inside parenthesis, and then colon, and then a separation of one means four white spaces or one tab. So an indentation is required, then your whole code, that is your function statement block, and at the end you have to define your return statement. Okay, so this is the complete syntax for defining a function. So these things can be written in a single line. Okay, so Python provides a lambda function. Lambda is a one line single expression function. Okay, and it does not have any return statement. Okay, so this is a compact form of your function. So this makes simple, and you can say easier work for user. So instead of writing your whole function, you can define your function and write all the stuffs, expression of your function in a single line. Okay, so that's why lambda is used. Okay, so it's a single line expression function which uh, does not have any return statement. Okay, so let's how to write a lambda function. Okay, so first of all we have to write lambda keyword. Okay, this is lambda keyword. Then you have to specify your argument list. Okay, so this will be your argument list. Okay, so your argument list, let's write our arg list. Okay, so your argument list will consist of comma separated list of arguments. Okay, there can be multiple arguments. Okay, then you have to specify colon and then your expression. Okay, so this is the simple syntax how to write a lambda function. And just simply if you want to call any function, you write the name of function, and inside parenthesis, if it requires any argument, you specify argument as an actual argument. Okay, this is the way how you call a function. Similarly, if you want to call a lambda function, you will write the name, means the variable in which you are storing it. Suppose I am storing it f variable, so that will be treated as the name of function, and all the parentheses, means all the argument list will be provided inside parentheses. Okay, similar way how you call a function, in the similar way you will call a lambda function. Okay, let's write a simple lambda function. Okay, so I have written lambda, and x comma y, I have taken two arguments. Okay, so this is the way how you write your argument list. Okay, with comma separation, then colon, and then x plus y. What does it mean? It means this function is taking two arguments x comma y and returning me the addition of two numbers x plus y. Okay, let's print f, specify two arguments 5 comma 2. Okay, so it will return me 7. So this is a simple syntax how you can write a lambda function. Okay, so it is a compact form of your user defined function. Okay, compact form of user defined function. You can write it in a single line. For that, Python has provided lambda function. Okay, so lambda is more boosted, or you can say it is more advantages when you use it with map. Okay, so we will discuss about three things: map, filter, and reducing a list. Okay, reduce. Okay, so first of all we will discuss about map. So map is more advantageous, because suppose if you have any function, okay, and you want this function to be executed with a large number of datas. Okay, means there is a huge list, and you want your uh, suppose it is just like a simple machine thing. You have a list of inputs, and you want your machine, suppose this is my input list and this is my machine, and I want to pass all the inputs through this machine and generate an output. Okay, so these are the outputs generated by this machine. So this machine is my function. Okay, so for that we use map. So map is you can say a statement which which has a syntax like this: map, then its first argument is the name of your function. Okay, function name, that is what you have defined inside lambda. Or either you can directly write your complete lambda function here, or you can store it in a variable then pass the variable name, because I've told that the name of your function, the variable name will be treated as your function name, and the comma and the sequence can be your list. Okay, a list the second parameter is sequence. So this is the my input, what you can say, the list of inputs. Okay, then it will generate a list of outputs. Okay, so let's write it. We have seen its syntax. Okay, let's write a lambda function, lambda x comma y. Okay, sorry, lambda x comma y, then colon, then return statement x plus y, and then we have to specify a list. Suppose 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. Okay, suppose uh, I don't want to specify any list. Suppose I want to find the greater number. Okay, so for that I can write x if x greater than y, else y. So this is also an expression. Okay, means it will result me x if x greater than y, else y. So this is a lambda statement. Okay, this is the lambda function. Okay, and this is my uh, a list for the second, which is the second parameter. Okay, so it will return me a list which will contain all the greater numbers. Okay, okay, so for that uh, I need to specify two arguments, because uh, I'm specifying x comma y, so it needs two argument, because in the previous case also, if I'm using map function, because it requires two arguments x comma y, so it will compare between two lists and find the maximum element between two lists. Okay, so let's define another function 5 comma 4 comma 6 comma 9. Okay, uh, let's execute it. We are not printing anything, this will work fine. Okay, now store it in some another variable and then print x. So actually this is an object, you have to iterate over it. Okay, like for I in x, print I. So as you can see, it is giving me the largest number among between these two lists. Okay, suppose I have written 7, let's test it. So it will return 5479. Okay, so it is taking a list of inputs. Okay, as equal to the number of arguments, and then uh, passing both the list and operating upon both the list through this function and giving me the result. Okay, so this is the simple use of map function. Okay, you can do different things. Suppose you can take only one argument and you can return x into x. Okay, this is square, so we will specify only one list because one sequence is required only. So this is my lambda and this is my lambda function, the lambda keyword, and this is my whole is the lambda function, and this is my sequence. Okay, so I'm taking only one argument and returning the square of or numbers or elements or objects present inside my list. Okay, let's execute it. As you can see, it is giving me the square of the numbers. Okay, so you have to specify the number of arguments you are taking. You have to specify equal, means the number of arguments should be equal to the number of sequence or the number of lists you are providing. Okay, and it contains only single expression. Okay, either you can perform this thing or you can perform some another things. Okay, so this is a single, you can say a single block statement. Okay, of your function. Okay, so all this about lambda.